Hello everyone, we are here in Sydney. We are here at the Circular Quay and my Australian friend will take us around Sydney. We are still here at the Circular Quay and this particular place you have three different transport options. Actually, that is the railway, that is the tram that you see there that goes through the city, and later we will be taking the ferry. There's also a lot of food options here, so you're not gonna go hungry. You can just buy and grab some food before you start your walk or your ferry ride. This is a map of the Sydney Ferries network. Behind me is the turnstile. You can use and buy the Opal like card, but you can just use your credit card or your Apple Pay. Is very convenient here to ride the transport, public transport in Sydney. This is our ferry and we're getting off at Milsons. We are now on board the ship and that is the Harbour Bridge. It's being covered by the large cruise ship. And then you can see there the Sydney Opera House. We have very nice weather today and soon we will depart. And we're off. See the Harbour Bridge and Luna Park. I haven't been to Luna Park.
Well, we can walk through it free of charge.
Behind me is the Harbour Bridge and there's actually people on top of the bridge. You can actually go there. I've been there a few years ago. It's an amazing experience. If you have the opportunity to do that, I really suggest that. That's one of the highlights here in Sydney. And you can see how high that bridge is. And today is a very nice weather, so that one is Luna Park. You can see the Ferris wheel and the entrance to Luna Park. We are now under the Harbour Bridge. What an amazing structure. Okay, this is Milsons Point, and I think this is our stop. So we just got off of the ferry and we are here at Milsons Point, which is essentially the entrance to Luna Park. This is the entrance to Luna Park. We're gonna walk through Luna Park and we're gonna go around the bay. And I think this is free for walking. There's a lot of kids and people here on a Friday morning. They are selling a lot of Squid Game stuff here. Squid Game the experience. Behind me is Coney Island, which is a fun house which opened when Luna Park opened in 1935, and they just, I think, renovated a couple of times, but it's still very nice to come here and see how it looks like roughly in the past. It has a couple of activity areas. There's a slide area, there's a other like moving bridge area, so it's really fun to be here, especially if you're with kids. We just got out of Luna Park and now we're going around this bay. And I think we're going somewhere there to catch a ferry.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. step 4. Everybody just do your thing.
Yeah, wake up. So Brett Whiteley was an famous Australian artist. And after he died in the 90s, his artwork skyrocketed into the millions and millions of dollars, right, of price. And so his mother, after he died, his mother built this garden as a tribute to him. And I don't know whether she's still alive, but this is her house. And this is the garden that she built in honor of him.
This is where the Australian artist lived and worked, Brett Whitley. That's the house. And here is the secret garden. There. Behind me is that tunnel, and if you go through the tunnel and go up the stairs, it will lead you to a secret garden. We had a nice walk in the secret garden. There's a lot of different trees and bushes, and it's well maintained as well. We found a lemon tree, I think, or an orange tree and a lime tree. And if I just turn around, you will see a very nice view of the Harbour Bridge. This is where you tap in and out. This is McMahons Point, and this is the ferry station. You will be able to see the Harbour Bridge and also the Sydney Opera House. It's a very nice view from this point. I've always been on the other side, but I think it's my first time to be here. That's where we came from. We walk all the way from the last ferry station and then walk around the bay, went up to the secret garden, and then came here. We have reached Barangaroo station, and it started to rain. Good thing my friend brought us umbrellas. And I don't know what we can do here. We'll probably walk and let's see. We have reached the Darling Harbour. This is Darling Harbour in 2025. It was different compared to when I was here before the pandemic. You can see the rain is starting to stop, and I think behind me there is an IMAX theater here, and I think this is also a hotel. Alright, we've made it to Paddy's Market. You can see they're selling a lot of fruits and vegetables. I think this is the original market. It has gone down in size. It's been replaced by some souvenir shops.
these upper floors, some of them are like really awesome restaurants, right? Have recorded history. It's not that history was made in Canberra. You've got the Depression, which affected everywhere. And then you've got World War One before the Depression and World War Two afterwards. And Australia was called in both of those wars to fight.
Yeah.
You know, there was no choice in it.
Bin chicken. We are now at Hyde Park, and this is the famous fountain in the middle of the park. It's still drizzling, but it's still nice to be able to come here again, walk along underneath the trees and see the church there. Oops! Hear the bells ringing. That's the Hyde Park Barracks.
Inside is some of our colonial history where the first soldiers were living. It's been used as a jail as well for some of our first convicts. It was used as a barn at some stage for the guards' horses. But inside now is a museum. It's been recently refurbished, and one of the attractions for Aussies when they go in there is to check their family name on the list of people who came to Australia in 1788 in the First Fleet, because it's like a cachet to be the first convicts to be sent to Australia. The first criminals. Yay! My family were criminals. Yay! So yeah, it's a cachet to check that. Yeah, so it's some good history of how did your family or some other distant relatives end up getting a conviction. They went to court in the UK, and their sentence was transportation to Australia forever.
All right, I am back, and I'm back with my cousins. So my Australian friend already went home. I was fetched by my cousins, and this is gonna be our last stop for the day. It's called Berries Point, and it's a very nice point to actually look at the Harbour Bridge. You can also see a glimpse of the Sydney Opera House, and you can just enjoy the views from here. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you in the next one.